Welcome to Medtech Electronic Claiming webinar. When services are entered in an invoice, appropriate subsidies or claims are automatically generated. Claims are also generated when entering immunizations in Medtech 32. These claims then need to be previewed or checked and altered if necessary, finalized and sent electronically, or in some instances they can be sent manually to the appropriate funder such as ACC, GMS, immunizations, etc. Claims preview is the first step. The claims preview will display unfinalized claims. Previewing claims allows you to ensure claims are correct before finalizing and sending to the appropriate agency. If an error is found in the claims preview, you can amend or re-enter the relevant invoice or invoices before finalizing the claims. To open the claims preview, select Module, Claims, Preview. The Filter Claims Preview window will be displayed as shown. Next, you will need to select appropriate funder. We recommend that you select one funder at a time. When selecting one funder at a time, it is easier to preview your claims. This way, claims will be segregated by funder type. Example, I'm going to preview all of ACC claims only. You can leave the provider drop-down box as All to view ACC claims for all providers that work at the practice. Then you can negotiate the 4 tick boxes available below and the date field. The date field should be left blank if you want to ensure that you're viewing all claims that have been generated since you've last finalized your claims. By setting a date, you will restrict yourself to viewing only 1 day worth of claims. Tick boxes. Include capitated claims. If you're wishing to include for displaying purposes only your capitated claims, you can tick this box. Include invoices on hold. I'm going to tick this option and explain later how this option is going to work. Show only on hold invoices. We will come back to this tick box later. Include ACC allied invoices on hold. This option will only apply to allied health providers. It will not apply to GP practices. Press OK to generate a list of claims to preview. Placing claims on hold. The Claims Preview window screen provides the ability to place any claim into an on-hold status, which will stop the claim from being included in the finalized claims process and will therefore stop the sending of the claims until the user is ready for it to be processed. See how you have tick boxes on the left-hand side of your screen within the hold column. I'm going to mark the first and a second claim as on hold. You can see that the claims are now shown in italic. Select each claim item in the claims preview, and you can also use the right click to view select all, unselect all and invert all. If I'm going to select all my claims will be placed on hold. Unselect all will remove the hold from all claims. If I'm going to select all and then use the option that says invert all, it will invert my selection. Let's go back to placing 2 claims on hold. The on hold status claims will be identified by the claim being shown in blue italic font. When the claim is on hold, it will not be included in any finalized claims processes or sending of claims, and it will remain on hold status in the claim preview screen until the user unselects the item and the on hold status is removed from the claim. Right now you can see a mixture of claims on hold and claims that are not on hold. Let's go to the filter view. If I now tick the box that says Show Only on Hold Invoices and press OK, I will only see the 2 items that I've placed on hold previously. If you're wishing to remove the view, including invoices on hold, remove the ticks from both boxes. You can now see only those claims that are not on hold. Let's indicate that we would like to include invoices on hold items. Note: once any item in an invoice has its claim placed into on hold status, the invoice that the claim has been generated from will not be able to be edited. The user must remove the claims item from on hold status to be able to edit the invoice, and once editing is completed, the claim items will be updated accordingly if necessary, and the claim items can be placed on hold again. I can demonstrate this by placing the highlighted patient on the pallet, opening patient's transaction list in the account holder screen, going to the transaction created on the 11th of April. It's the same transaction that is on hold in my claims preview. And you will see that the View Invoice screen along the top displays this invoice has claim items on hold. You will not be able to modify this invoice until you remove the hold status from the claim. Some common errors that can be found in the claims preview and corrected before finalizing are: incorrect provider. Example, you're trying to claim under the nurse for the GMS. Here's the example that I have. JW is nurse's login, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to double click on the claim and change provider name to Sam Eves and press OK to save. Another example of an error that can be corrected: incorrect service or subsidy. Example, you're trying to give flu 65 to 55 years old, or giving individual immunizations instead of a group immunization, and therefore claiming incorrect subsidies. So if I go to the immunizations filter and select an item from the list, I can now change the drop-down box for a service, which will allow me to change the subsidy. Instead of flu 65, I can change it to flu chronic renal as an example. And you will see that a different subsidy code is generated on the right-hand side of the invoice screen. And now my preview screen has been updated as well. A third error that can be rectified is deletion of a duplicate claim. If you accidentally invoice patient twice for the same service, you can remove or delete the service from your claim preview screen. You can do it by highlighting an item and going to Preview and selecting a delete option. When you press delete, press yes to confirm your selection. Press no if you do not wish to proceed. I'm going to press yes and the item will be removed. I can select another item and do the same. Printing Claims Preview screen. Within the Claims Preview window open, select a printer from the drop-down list at the top of the window. select Preview Print, Ctrl-P, or click the Print Claims Preview icon. I'm pointing to the icon right now. The claim list will be printed to the designated printer. You can make a patient active on the pallet from the Claims Preview screen by highlighting patient's name within the Claims Preview screen and using the blue arrow up icon. The patient is now active on the pallet. NHI Lookup. Medtech 32 allows you to print the list of all the patients who have claims lodged in the Claims Preview screen but do not have the NHI number entered into Medtech. With the Claims Preview window open, select Preview NHI Lookup. Or you can simply use the icon within the Claims Preview screen. The Print NHI listing window will be displayed. Select the printer from the drop-down box and click the Print icon. I'm pointing to the icon right now. The NHI Faxable Printout window will be displayed. Enter the destination name in the To field and the destination fax-up number in the Fax field and click OK to print. The To field, the Fax field, and press OK. In my example, I will be saving the list on the desktop since I'm using the PDF writer as my printer. This list can be faxed or posted, and once you receive the NHI numbers for all the patients listed, you can enter them into Medtech. You can also use the electronic NHI lookup service through HealthLink. Once you find the NHI number, you can type the number straight into the NHI field of the NHI lookup window. I'm going to use as an example AAA and 4 nines as an NHI. Once you edit all NHI numbers, you can close your Print NHI listing window. You can go to Preview and press Refresh button. You will now see that NHI number for Brown Jill has been updated. Now I can make Jill my active patient on the pallet by using the blue up arrow, and you can see that the NHI number is displayed on the pallet and also within patient's register screen, and this change is permanent. Once the NHI is entered, it will be saved.